I learned the truth on a Tuesday afternoon, while the office was quiet and the coffee was cold. That's how betrayal usually arrives, not with noise, with silence. Evan was my friend. That's the part that still matters. We met on our first day at the firm, two juniors sharing a desk and bad jokes. We worked late together, we covered for each other. When my father died, Evan was the only colleague who came to the funeral. So when our manager announced that Evan was being promoted instead of me, I clapped the loudest. I told myself it was fair. Evan was good, maybe better than me. I smiled. I shook his hand. I went back to my desk. 2 weeks later, HR called me in. They said there were concerns about my conduct, missing files, missed deadlines, a warning email I had never seen. They were polite, calm, professional. They said Evan had raised the issue quietly, as a friend, out of concern. By Friday, I was gone. I didn't argue, I didn't shout. I packed my things in a box that was too small. Evan stood by the door, eyes low, voice soft. He said he was sorry. He said he had tried to help. I believed him. That's the worst part. For a long time, I said nothing. I took contract work, short jobs, no security. Every interview felt like a test I kept failing. My confidence faded. My name meant less each year. Once, I ran into Evan at a conference. He was doing well. Senior title, new watch. He hugged me like an old friend and said, "You'll land on your feet. You always do." I smiled again. At night, though, I replayed things. Small moments, files he insisted on managing, emails he said he'd forward, deadlines he handled. The story slowly changed shape. I didn't plan revenge, not then. I planned survival. 7 years passed. I built a quiet career in compliance and risk. It wasn't exciting, but it taught me how companies really work, where they cut corners, where they hide things, where the truth sleeps. I learned patience. I learned how to read contracts the way lawyers do. I learned how to wait. One evening, scrolling through industry news, I saw Evan's name again. He was now a director at a fast-growing firm, the same firm that had just announced an